Get ready to embark on an adventure through the formidable power of the U.S. Army's fleet from the Cold War period. From the massive Deuce and a Half to the agile Jeep, these essential vehicles of warfare left their mark on the icy terrains and arid paths that characterized a time of intense global strife. Explore the transformation of military transportation as we delve into the tales of 15 legendary Army trucks that played a pivotal role in shaping history. Number 1. M35 2.5-ton cargo truck Deuce and a Half. The iconic Deuce and a Half stands as a symbol of the Cold War period. Launched in 1950, the M35 became the U.S. Army's preferred tactical truck for almost 40 years. This vehicle has a strong 6-cylinder engine and a 6x6 all-wheel drive. It can transport 5,000 pounds off-road and 10,000 pounds on paved roads. The M35 LTD 465 engine produced 140 horsepower. It could run on diesel, gasoline, or jet fuel in emergencies. This multi-fuel ability proved vital in combat areas with scarce fuel. With a ground clearance of 16 inches, it could cross water 72 inches deep. The truck excelled in tough landscapes. They upgraded many M35s. They got reinforced cabs and armor kits for better crew protection. The Deuce and a Half stood out due to its remarkable adaptability. The cargo model could change into a troop carrier, a mobile workshop, or a missile launcher in a short time. They made over 100,000 units. Many are still used by militaries worldwide. Number 2. M 939 5-ton truck series. In the 1980s, the Army wanted a better vehicle than the Deuce and a Half. This led to the M 939 series. This 5-ton truck was available in many configurations. They ranged from standard cargo haulers to specialized engineering units. It had a Cummins diesel engine and an automatic transmission. This made it easier to use than earlier models. Its central tire inflation system let operators change tire pressure while moving. The M939 had a powerful Cummins 8.3-liter diesel engine. It delivered 240 horsepower. An Allison automatic transmission reduced driver fatigue on long missions. Its cutting-edge braking system had air-operated service brakes and a high-tech engine brake. This provided superior control on steep slopes. The truck's electrical system was completely compatible with NATO standards. It ran on 24 volts and had blackout capabilities for tactical use. Number 3. M54 5-ton cargo truck. The M54, a reliable workhorse, paved the way for the M939. It served from the late 1950s through the Vietnam War. Its unique long hood design housed a robust Continental gasoline engine. The M54 had alarming fuel consumption, but its dependability and high cargo capacity made it vital for logistics missions. The M54 had a Continental R 6602 engine with 202 horsepower. It could maintain a speed of 45 miles per hour on highways, even when carrying a full load. Its 5-speed manual transmission had a specialized low-range crawler gear. It was perfect for tough off-road challenges. Also, the truck had a 12-ton winch. It was vital for self-recovery and helping other vehicles in tough terrain. The crew could seal the M54's cabin. It protected against chemical and biological threats. Number 4. M520 Goer. During the Cold War, this one truck particularly stood out in the Army's lineup, like no other vehicle. This 8-ton cargo carrier had articulated steering and huge tires. It could navigate terrains that other trucks could only dream of. Its odd look and 30 mph top speed on paved roads might raise eyebrows, but the Goer became absolutely vital for the muddy conditions of Vietnam. Its Detroit diesel 6V53T engine had 296 horsepower. It used an innovative hydraulic drive system to power all 4 wheels. Its articulated steering gave it a 35-foot turning radius. That was impressive for such a large vehicle. The hydropneumatic suspension could adjust the ground clearance from 16 to 30 inches. Engineers designed its huge 29.5 by 25 tires to work well when deflated. Number 5. M151 Mutt. Some may argue this vehicle is more of a Jeep than a truck, but the military utility tactical truck earns its place on our list. The M151 replaced the legendary World War II Jeep. It became the Army's top light tactical vehicle in the Cold War. Its advanced suspension and unibody design made it better than its forerunner. The M151 has a 71 horsepower engine. It seems unassuming, but it can drive this lightweight vehicle over 65 mph. Its independent four-wheel suspension sets it apart from the Jeep of its time. It was innovative. It offered remarkable handling and stability. Also, the M-UT's aluminum body panels were light and corrosion resistant. Its waterproof ignition system let it navigate through water up to 40 inches deep. Number 6. M292 Van. Designers did not create every military truck to transport goods. The M292 Van series functioned as mobile command centers, communication hubs, and workshops. These utilitarian vehicles may seem unremarkable, but they had some of the most advanced electronics of their time. The M292 had a complex electrical system. It had power inverters and voltage regulators. They kept delicate equipment safe. Its climate control system kept temperatures stable. It protected the electronics in harsh environments. The van's exterior had electromagnetic shielding. It blocked electronic emissions to prevent interception by adversaries. Also, its expandable sides increased the workspace by 40%. Number 7. M656 Cargo Truck. Engineers designed the M656 as a distinct version of the M35 series for pipelines. Its unique stake body and rear-mounted crane made it perfect for managing pipes and materials. This vehicle was essential in supporting NATO's fuel supply network throughout Europe. The M656 has a hydraulic crane. It can lift 3,000 pounds at a 12-foot radius, so it is perfect for handling pipeline sections. Its sturdy frame and improved suspension enable it to manage uneven loads with ease. Also, the truck has custom racks and a secure system for NATO standard pipeline parts. The extended wheelbase further enhances stability during crane operations. Number 8. 915 Line Haul Tractor. The Army needed to move heavy cargo across vast distances, so they relied on the M915. This commercial-grade tractor trailer could carry loads of up to 75,000 pounds. The M915 wasn't built for combat, but it was vital for ferrying supplies between key bases and ports. The M915 had a powerful Cummins NTC 400 diesel engine. It delivered 400 horsepower and a Fuller Road Ranger 13-speed transmission. Its air ride suspension kept delicate cargo safe on long trips. The cab had extra armor and NBC filters for better protection. Additionally, the truck had an advanced braking system. It had electronic anti-lock brakes, rare in military vehicles then. Number 9. Dragon Wagon M26. The M26 Dragon Wagon, a powerful tank transporter from the Second World War, was still in use during the Cold War. At 40 tons, this vehicle could recover or transport damaged tanks. Its Hall-Scott engine and new trailer set the standard for transporting heavy machinery. The M26's Hall-Scott 440 engine gave 240 horsepower and 1,050 pound-per-feet of torque. Its unique trailer design had hydraulic ramps and winches, so the loading of incapacitated tanks was made with great speed. The truck had a transfer case with 10 forward and 2 reverse speeds. This ensured precise maneuverability. Its advanced brakes could manage a weight of 90 tons, ensuring safety even on steep inclines. Number 10. M49 Fuel Tanker. The M49 fuel tanker, built on the M35 chassis, was vital. It kept mechanized units fueled and ready for action. Its 1,200-gallon capacity and ability to navigate rough terrain to support forward-positioned armored and helicopter units were crucial. Also, the tank's baffles cut fuel movement. This particular feature made it more stable than standard civilian tankers. The M49 had a cutting-edge pump that could move fuel at 50 gallons per minute. Its tank had cutting-edge, explosion suppression foam, and self-sealing tech for safety. Also, it had grounding systems and firefighting gear for safe operations. With many fuel compartments, it could transport different fuels at once, which made it essential in those conditions. Number 11. M809 Series. The M809 series served as a crucial link between the M54 and M939 models. Launched in the late 1960s, this 5-ton truck had better diesel engines and updated cabs. This versatile series included a range of vehicles. It had standard cargo trucks and specialized bridge transporters. The M809 had a Cummins NHC 250 diesel engine. It produced 240 horsepower and was more fuel efficient than earlier models. Its revamped cab had better heating and ventilation, and so ensured greater comfort for the crew. Additionally, the electrical system received an upgrade to accommodate contemporary military radio gear. This series also included automatic tire chains, which made significant improvements to winter mobility. Number 12. M746 Tractor. When the Dragon Wagon fell short, the Army turned to the formidable M746. This colossal tractor could manage loads of 60 tons, so it was ideal for transporting heavy artillery and engineering gear. Its Cummins 5.8 diesel engine gave it the torque to haul almost anything. The M746 had a Cummins VT903 engine with 520 horsepower. It provided the torque needed to handle extreme loads. Its unique fifth wheel could pivot 90 degrees, allowing for precise trailer alignment. Also, the tractor had a complex hydraulic system to operate specialized trailers. You could fortify its cab with an add-on kit for better protection in combat. Number 13. XM705 Nuclear Missile Transporter. Here's another rare one. Engineers built the XM705 to transport and launch tactical nuclear missiles. Though manufacturers made few, these vehicles epitomized Cold War deterrence, as they were the height of innovation. Number 14. M757 Dump Truck. The M757 dump truck, derived from the M39 series, played a crucial role in engineering tasks. It could carry 5 tons and cross rough terrain, so it was vital for construction projects anywhere the Army needed. You could operate the hydraulic dump bed from the cab or via remote controls. Number 15. M818 Tractor. The M818 tractor, a key player for the Army, was the go-to heavy hauler during the 1970s and 1980s. It had a powerful Cummins diesel engine and air brakes. Although it resembled civilian trucks, the truck had military-specific enhancements. These included blackout lighting and advanced air filtration systems. Would you like to see a remake of these trucks? Let us know in the comments section.